Hey, what's up, guys? It's Justin with Diamond King Baseball Training. I wanted to do another quick video for you talking about the importance of hustling. In baseball, hustling is almost everything. And what I mean by that is, you know, you can control not very much in this world, in the game of baseball, anything. Really, the only things you can control are things that you do. You can control your attitude, you can control your effort. Everything else is pretty much out of your hands. If you think about it, you can throw a baseball up and hit it as hard as you can. That's all you can control from the moment you swing and hit it, and after that, it's out of your control. The wind's going to knock it down. If there's a million factors. If it's cold, it's not going to go as far. If it's hot, it's going to go further. A million different things. I'm no physics major or anything like that, but there's a lot of stuff that's going to come into play once you make contact. So control what you can control. A big thing in baseball that you can control is your hustle. When I was, growing up, I always watched my high school team play. I lived in Cartersville, Georgia, so Cartersville High School was the high school team that I was going to end up playing for, but I always watched them. The one thing that every single player on that team did was hustle. They hustled to their position, almost a dead sprint. Once the inning was over, they hustle into the dugout. Once you're hitting, you hit a ball, you're hustling. If you hit a ball in the outfield, you're automatically thinking two, meaning I'm going to try to go to second base. So those are the things that I saw very early, and I was no speed demon by any means, but it helps. And it's the one thing you can control. If you're hustling out of the box on an infield ground ball, you're putting pressure on those defenders, on the infielders, to make a good play because they know you are busting it down the line, and they can't afford to have an error. They can't afford to bobble it. They can't afford to make a bad throw. So you're putting that pressure on them. Pressure is typically going to make someone break, meaning they're going to mess up. So as a hitter, if you're hustling out of the box on every single ball you hit, there's a good chance you could turn a little routine infield grounder into a hit. You could just straight beat it out. Or you could force them to bobble it and make an error. You're still on base. Or you could make a bad throw because they're rushing and sail one into the dugout, and now you're on second base, all because you busted it out of the box. So it is very, very, very important. You want to hustle at all times, and you want to respect the game. That was why and once I made it to high school and even in college and everything, I was hustling, busting my butt to my position, busting my butt off the field. The way we looked at it, there was no walking. If you were in between the white lines, you're not walking anywhere. Do not walk. So that's a good thing to keep in mind. And then the other good thing, so you hit one out into the outfield. Say you hit it, out into like kind of the right center gap. The outfielders are having to move to it. Normally, they're going to lollygag over because if that ball's in front of them, most players aren't going to try to push it and go to second. But if you're thinking two out of the box and you're rounding first base and you see, the ball is deep enough out there and the guy hasn't even touched it yet, you can keep on going. And look, now you're standing on second base. Now you have a double, so you're padding your own stats and you're helping your team because you're in scoring position now. But you just turned a single into a double, all because you controlled what you can control and you hustled. So it's very important. That's one of the biggest things I try to teach to everyone on my team. And the younger you are, the more you can benefit from it. Because if anyone pays attention to baseball, the younger age groups typically they're going to make more errors. They may not be able to throw as well or whatever the case is. So if you're hustling at 8 years old, you can turn a single into a home run. So it's only going to benefit you. It's not going to hurt you at all to hustle. Give it 110% every time. That's all you can control. Why not go out and do it? As you get older, that's when if you're in high school and you're hustling on every single thing, you're playing hard as you can, scouts are going to see that, whether it's pro scouts if you're, at that level, or people looking for new players for their college teams. They're going to see that and they're going to love that because you don't see everyone doing it. So hustle, hustle, hustle. The other thing that it'll do, so say you're rounding first really hard, but you know that you're not going to be able to make it to second. You still want to make it look like you're going to try. So what you'll do, back to pressure again, you can cause that outfielder to try to rush and make a good throw into second, but they're rushing because you're putting pressure, because you're hustling. They could make a bad throw and then you wind up at second anyways. So you always, always, always want to hustle. Never forget it. Always try to apply it. Be the hardest worker on your team. Be the person that hustles the most. And I promise you, you're going to stand out. Only good things are going to happen. And you are going to reap the benefits of hustling. So keep that in mind. If you're not doing it now, you better get your butt in motion and do it. Y'all have a good day. Y'all keep watching. I'll keep posting videos. Leave me a comment below. Subscribe to my channel. Go find me on Instagram at Diamond King Baseball Training. And I'm here to help you guys. So if y'all have questions, if you want to see videos, whatever the case is, reach out to me. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Y'all have a great day and keep working and hustle.